Hey guys, and welcome to Road to Forex. My name is Alex, and today we're starting a brand new series, which I think you guys are going to love because it is the horror stories of the Forex market. Now, these are all the stories that I or my trading partners have personally been involved in. Together, we make up 25 plus years of Forex experience, myself 8, and 4 of them have been teaching. I have done stupid stuff that I will talk about, and the extraordinary cases that I have been involved in, which includes some very juicy crisis management stories where I am hired by companies which you really wouldn't expect, as well as individuals to come and look at their portfolios and their trades and basically advise them on how to minimize their losses or risk. Now, I do want to point this out. This is not just for humiliation case. This is to make sure that you guys are not going to make the same mistake. Names will not be mentioned. So without further ado, let's get into today. The title of this one really is how someone lost $18,000 within a week's period. Now, this man came to me originally to say, hey, can you help me get my money back? After later discussions said, okay, I will learn from you to make my money back. What had happened is that he met a trader on a Reddit forum. Now, this is not a place that you should be finding anyone for help. Yes, definitely ask a question out there, but don't be looking to hire someone off of Reddit. When you do want to hire someone, make sure they're vetted. Don't just see MetaTrader results. That can be realistically, right? MetaTrader results can just be altered all the time. People do it. If they're really serious about it, either they're going to have a free Telegram group like myself where I post all my trades. Maybe they've got a YouTube, maybe they've got a podcast. Maybe they've actually got people that you can look at who say, yeah, I've passed. Even a Trustpilot, right? Myself, my trading partners, guys that I know are reputable within the space, they all have those sorts of things, right? And they can definitely prove to you with back testing results. If I go and trade this, I can look at the back testing. Show me your back testing data. We can see what happens from there. This guy did none of that. Hired this nice lady, or what he thought was a nice lady. And really from here, it went downhill. He gave her $1,000, I believe it was, to start off with. Now, what scammers regularly like to do is over leverage those positions. Now, for them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they're probably going to sign you up with an account that they can basically control. Maybe they've got the password, maybe they've got username, you've got nothing. Or maybe it's with a broker that has very, very strict withdrawal limits. So you have to maybe trade X amount of dollars, so your money is trapped in there until you turn it over. This means the scammer realistically, right, has no risk because they might charge you up front to say, okay, this is how much I charge, the account fees, I would get also a bit of a profit split. That's just what happened in this case, right? So what happened with the original $1,000 is they over leveraged the position. If it wins, awesome. They look like they're gods, you know, they're amazing traders. If they lose, who cares? This trader ended up winning, just won a few times, and then made basically $500, $1,000 and said, hey, if you reinvest with me, if you put more money into the account, then I can do even more with it. Okay, cool. Does the same thing. Now, over the course of the first couple of days, the first, or just before a week would be happening, he decides to up it once, twice, 3 times and put his life savings at the time, because unfortunately this poor man was a student, and put his life savings in there. All of a sudden, she started to lose. And because she was so over leveraged at the time, you're not just losing 1%, you can lose 25%, 30%, 40%, and that's exactly what happened. When he saw a massive loss, he tried to withdraw his money and he could not do it because, as I suggested, there are brokers out there that have very, very strict withdrawal restrictions on it, right? So he couldn't withdraw his money because he hadn't turned over enough money. You have to turn over the exact amount that you have put in. That had not happened. So he could not withdraw his money. And she had full access to his accounts. So basically said, well, I'm going to keep on trading. There's nothing that you can realistically do. And of course, she did keep on trading. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing, I guess, illegal. I'm not a lawyer, so that is not legal advice. but she kept on trading and he ended up losing the vast majority of it. And realistically, because he hadn't turned over the money, he lost all of it and only was left with $1,000 or so in his account, which he cannot retrieve until he learns how to trade properly. That is the story how someone lost $18,000 just by hiring someone to trade for them on the Forex market from a Reddit forum. Now guys, just make sure that you do not hire anyone from Reddit forums. Make sure that when you are signing up with brokers that you are looking at their withdrawal clauses. If they're not a regulated one, don't even go with them. You've got loads of options. IG Markets, CMC, Pepperstone, Awanda, Forex.com, Blackbull, all these ones that I can just list off the top of my head, heavily regulated. Make sure that you look for one like that and never let anyone trade their account for you, or your account, I should say, for you. It's not something that you want to happen. Be in control of your own assets. If you can't do it, stick to stocks, right? Invest in a mutual fund, that kind of deal. But Forex is not the market for that. There are way too many scammers. In the next episode, I am going to be talking about how someone lost $24,000 over the space of 2 weeks due to a bot basically malfunctioning. And I'll see you then, guys. You have a prosperous trading day. Bye.